I was born in Ado-Ekiti. I had like straight A's in my WAEC. I was going to apply for like medicine. After writing like my post UTME, eventually they gave me geology. I joined this church. They always spoke about talent and how you can own your skills. The way they always like mentioned it was always something I wanted to aspire to like do. What did I not say? I just wanted to make money. I sold cake on campus.
Wow. You used to bake it?
No! After school, I would take pictures of like flowers or butterflies. And least let me get paid for taking nice pictures. For some reason, people started liking them. Nothing good came out of it.
How did you upskill from that young designer designing those flyers? How did you get there? How did you do it? What did you do?
I smoked weed. I'm kidding.
Fairs.
There was this designer, Caesar Graphics. So I remember going to his page on YouTube. I watched literally every video and I replicated every design that he did. I saw a message request. Are you open to a brand design role at Cowrywise? Sorry? What's going on?
Just a quick message before we dive into today's episode. I found something interesting in our data, which showed that only about 25% of our viewers are actually subscribed to the channel. If you've been enjoying the content that we're creating, if you've been finding it exciting or learning something new, I have a little favor to ask of you. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, as it goes a long way in helping us deliver more exciting episodes like this and create more valuable content. You're amazing.
Hi Obasola, how you doing?
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Things are well.
Yeah, welcome to the Hungry Creative Podcast. And my name is Mo, and it's nice to have you here. I think a lot of people know who you are already. But I think by a normal culture, I would just like you to introduce yourself briefly and just tell our people what you do, so that they get a sense of who you are.
Well, yeah, I'm Obasola, Akintola, right? I mean, I'm a brand designer with over 5 years. I've been in the industry for 5 years now, and I've worked crazily across different sectors, right? Currently, I'm the brand designer at Cowrywise. I mean, we all know what Cowrywise does. So, yeah. So in a nutshell, yeah, that's what I do.
I think first thing that comes to mind when seeing your work is, yeah, this guy works with Cowrywise. I mean, I think everyone knows that pretty much, that you work with Cowrywise. I think you, from first impressions as well, you tend to post your work a lot, and you show up a lot. So I think people know you, and you're quite popular on Twitter, I think. So yeah, I think probably that's your favorite platform. But yeah, I think your work has gone far and wide. A lot of people reckon with your work now. They can almost see a connection between you and your work. So can you tell us how your design journey even evolved? Can you even start from your very beginnings, how upbringing, your family, where were you born, where did you grow up, what was it like growing up did you school in Nigeria, did you go to, what kind of childhood did you have, that kind of thing? Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so I was born in Ado-Ekiti, right? That's something a lot of people don't know. I was born in Ado-Ekiti. It's a family of 4. I'm the second son and child, right? I schooled in Ado-Ekiti, my primary school, my secondary school. Then when I was to go to university, I went to OAU. That's Obafemi Awolowo University. And funny enough, I was going to apply for medicine because I had straight A's in my WAEC results. I also had 300 over 300 in my JAMB, right? So I was planning to become a pilot. Funny, right? Because there was the old Dr. Shari thing, and I was I'll become a pilot, right? And I spoke to a friend, and he was like, "Oh, I think for you to become a pilot in Nigeria, you don't necessarily need to study. You can study any course as you like in any Nigerian university, but you can now travel abroad to enroll in an aviation school." So that was the plan. And looking at my grades, I was like, these grades, man, you have to. You can study medicine now because then before you study medicine, you have like, oh, your grades are, they have to be like, so I was like, oh, let me apply for medicine. So I applied for medicine, right? And for some weird reasons, I did not get it. After writing like my post UTME, and they gave me, so I was waiting for like my admission, so I didn't get it, and eventually they gave me geology. I mean,
From
I
pan to
was
fire.
extremely shocked because I was like, what's geology? That would like, seeing that on my portal, that would be the first time I would see that course. So geology. So I went to like, I made some complaints that I want medicine. So I'd gotten the course already. They had given me medicine, but I just needed to accept the admission. And I was like, you know what? Do I actually want to study medicine? Do I really want to do this course? 6 years, 4 years. And then I was really scared of medicine already at that time. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go for geology. Because, I mean, it's 4 years and it sounded very sexy. It sounded very interesting.
Geology?
Okay. When did I know what I was getting myself into? Oh my God. So I chose geology, and I mean 100 level. I mean, I started. I was a class rep to even start. Yeah, I was a class rep of my department, and 100 level. Then 200 level. No, in 100 level. So I joined this church, and they always spoke about talent and how you can own your skills. And I mean, I was still very much naive that time. I was pretty young, like very young, and they were rubbing it in our faces how you need to like get a skill. And then I was like, what skill do I want to like acquire? I don't even, I mean, so but the way they always like mentioned it, it was always something I wanted to aspire to like do, aspire, or I want to be somebody to, I want to like do something. But I actually had no idea what I was going to do. So I think late, like 200 level year, I stayed in the school hostel. So after school, or when I'm going to class in the morning, I'll take pictures of like flowers or butterflies. I don't know, I just found them very fascinating. And I'll take those pictures and edit them with, I think that it was not Lightroom, there was no particular photo editing app. Oh my God. I would edit those pictures, right? And they will look good. I will post on my status. Oh, Obasola, this picture looks good. Oh yeah, thank you. So I continued doing that, and for some reason, people started liking them. And I was like, okay, if there's a way I could monetize this particular skill, at least let me get paid for taking nice pictures. I was my techno. I think I was in techno pop too. Oh my God, that time. Wow. So I take the pictures, and they just appealed to me. I mean, I tried to like monetize, but it was not. There was nothing good came out of it. Then they added me to the design team in the church, because looking at all the teams, although I was one part, I was in the choir. Yeah, I think that's something a lot of people don't know about me. I used to sing.
Really?
I'm not trying to sound corny, but I think I'm an amazing singer. It's just I don't know. I think.
Are you gonna sing for us?
Oh please. Nah, cringe. That would be cringe. So I was in the choir. I was in the choir then. And
yeah.
I mean, I was quite good, because I mean, I used to sing tenor, but at the same time, I was also in the design team. So, but I was just there for being there. I wasn't doing anything, because I actually had no laptop at that time, and I was just watching people do their work. And 200 level second semester, that was in 2019. I'd gotten a laptop. This was HP Compaq. Oh my God, that laptop was heavy as hell. Oh my, it was really big. I remember carrying that laptop in my bag anytime I'm getting to class, and I'm bringing it out. Then I think I downloaded Photoshop on my laptop, and there's a particular classmate of mine. He started teaching me, although he was also not good with Photoshop, but he had an understanding better than I did. So he showed me the ropes, but I wasn't just getting it. I remember spending like 2-3 hours in his room on campus one particular evening, and I was like, how do I even achieve this? Because they would ask for posters in the design team on WhatsApp. Oh, you guys should work on this design. But me, I mean, I just abandoned it. Like when I said I wasn't even getting anything, I was frustrated, and I said, you know what, I'm not sure this is what I want to do, because at that time, I was selling. I sold cake on campus.
Wow.
I
You used to
sold face
bake it?
caps on campus. No, I was actually I think I was what was it? I was an affiliate marketer at Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
For
You've been around.
I sold cakes. So it would
Okay.
be some portions to sell, then I would get paid if I sold like
Okay.
particular amounts.
A number.
I sold cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold face caps. What did I not say?
Wow.
Like I just wanted to
Well,
make money, and I just wanted to
You
make
wear face
something.
caps now. So you still you
Well,
can count it as a blessing. So hilarious story. You used to sell face cap, and you used to sell, what is the other thing? Face cap or what? Face cap
Cakes,
and
yeah. I said
cakes. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
said
how
cakes, so-
you made money from that? Did you make money from
I
that?
made money. I actually made money, but it was.
It wasn't enough
Let
money.
me say Yoruba. Who have you around?
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
I mean, the proceeds were really small, but I mean, then I wasn't even. I wasn't really bothered about the money. I don't get to look for something, right?
Right.
And eventually, possibly, I would learn how to bake. Then, I would become like a baker, or I would start selling a couple of. God, I sold face caps. I remember going to class because I was staying on campus. When I would carry those. With my school bag, I would carry the bags. And then I would stop people on on campus. Oh, I sell so. They want to get. So that was what I was. I mean, I went back to that, and I just stopped. Then 2020, that was January. I think something transformed my thinking. The crossover night we had in church, and I don't know. Coming into 2020, January 1st, I just woke up with this renewed purpose, right? And resolved that, okay, you know what? I think I want to like learn this design thing. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I was just hungry. I think that day I made like 6 posters that day. I just picked up Photoshop. Something that was really tough for me. I don't even know where my understanding came from. I just picked it up and I started making designs. And then it was not just me picking it up. I was given to it. Like I wanted to learn it with every single fiber of my being. Then I started watching YouTube videos every single day. I was introduced to Pinterest. I downloaded Pinterest. I would go on Pinterest, download a couple of posters. Then, like I said, I was in design to my church. So all the designs that they had made previously and churches that they recommended for us, because we had like a design library where you can go and check for inspirations. I would download those designs, then recreate them. Although it was really tough for me because I still needed to like understand the ropes around Photoshop, because I had no idea how to use Photoshop. But I was picking it up. Then I started recreating these posters. Then I would put them on my story. Oh, day one, recreated so. I'll put them on my status because I also wanted to know that I was actually doing something, right? Every single person in my class on campus knew that I was designing, because I would call them, oh, come and see what I designed, like I was just really excited about designing, right? I would even ask a couple of them to, in case you have anything you want to do, bring it to me, I'll design it for you. Being in that church kind of challenged me a lot, because there were people who were really doing great things, right? And like I said, I've always wanted to become, but I did not just know how or what I wanted to do at that time. I just knew I was studying geology, and at the same time, the school I was in, OAU is a school where like you see people doing things, like people doing crazy things, and you're like, oh my god, I actually want to be part of these people. I also want to do something, right? And honestly, on my own end, I just didn't want to just sit down, and I was just hungry. Honestly, I just wanted to become. That was, I think, I think that's what I wanted to become. I mean, I've always wanted to, like, because I remember back then when we used to have like DSTV in our house, and they opened IP TV, we open music, Sound City. I see artists, so I see like people like celebrities in quotes, and I'm like, what are these people even like? How did they get here? Me too, I want to want to be part of this move. Well, I not just like so. Seeing those people around me, right? Seeing them actively do stuff, and there was a particular designer guy. He was doing crazy stuff, and he made it seem so easy. Like it was like this guy, like I can actually do this, right? I want to do this, right? And yeah, constantly hearing those words, constantly in an environment that you see people doing, you will be pushed, and that's if you choose to be pushed. Because there's some people that even if they're in like some particular environments, they are still not pushed. I was pushed, I was just motivated to actually push myself to be better. Yeah, so I think that was what really spurred me. Yeah. So
Interesting.
moving on. So like I said, I was in the design team. Although I was terrible, oh my god, my designs were tragic. Because they would drop. Because we're like 7.
Never despise the little beginnings.
I never described it to beginnings or more. Because
I saw some of your hideous flyers.
You could go to my Twitter and you scroll down to the last one to be like, wait, how?
Yeah.
Because
literally, that's the question. That's the question I have. I feel like that's my ultimate question for you because so many people are still stuck in that design style, or
right.
And for me, when I see that, I can't see a new. I can't see the new you. When I see someone that sends me that kind of portfolio, I struggle to see them becoming this, like what you are now. So for me, it's really crazy how you went from that to what you're doing now. Like I think every curious designer will want to know what you did to get there, because I think every designer is on a journey. And don't get me wrong, I know you still have a lot to learn, but it's obvious that you've done some things to learn and to get better at this. So I think my question, I'll just jump there. My question now is that how did you take that skill level and how did you upskill from that young designer designing those flyers, those I don't want to use that word again, to now creating a very unique should I say very improving yourself to become a better designer, applying more design thinking and more your design is now more refreshing, it now communicates better, it now addresses those problems. How did you get there? How did you do it? What did you do?
Right. I smoked weed. I'm kidding.
Fairs. You need to give that the tea of the weed, the particular strain. Oh yeah, man. Give us the facts.
2020, all through that I was constantly designing, right? But I think the change, I was designing, I got really better that year, but it was, because in 2020, there was a particular way designs looked, right? So, but moving forward, I think one thing that really spurred my growth consistently, although I'll get to a part where I drop more like details, was the fact that I wanted to learn, right? I consistently wanted to learn new stuff. So things that were really tough for me, like logo design, I did a logo challenge for myself, me and a friend, right? I did a 30-day challenge where we consistently did logo designs over 30 days, and because that really pruned my logo skill, although it was too poor at that time, but I overcame the fear of designing logos. Then over time I would download a lot of designs from Pinterest and recreate them. I think that was something that really helped me faster. And that's something I tell people, one of the ways you can actually learn things faster is when you recreate things. But not, and even if you're going to post them, don't post them they are your work. Give credit to the person you are referencing, the person you are replicating their work. So I would consistently replicate designs, tough posters, tough designs, things that I could not do. I'll go on. And that was how I actually learned a lot of things on Photoshop. Masking effects, photo manipulation. I remember in NSAS, yes. That was in, I think NSAS was in 2020.
2020 October.
Yes, October. Yeah, I think I remember that period. There was this designer, Caesar Graphics. He does a lot of like photo manipulation, a lot of like posters, movie posters, and all that. And I think I needed to like learn that because I was getting to like do more church designs. I was beginning to like work with a sports company, so I needed to like have like Photoshop skills where you merge different kind of backgrounds, do a lot of like photo effects. So I remember going to his page on YouTube. I watched literally every video and I replicated every design that he did. Like, I use them in my own posters. So let's say he designs for like, he does like so for it, but all the effects he used in that video, I would apply them to like, so I learned really fast that way. Like, I learned really, really fast that way. And people would say like, wait, how did you achieve this? If you know. But learning, like watching videos on YouTube, constantly watching the right videos, right? And I remember having like a mentor, not like a mentor. He was my best friend, literally, because he was also a designer. So I would constantly disturb him. Although that's not giving it to a lot of people now, but I would always disturb him. I'll send him like my designs to help me review. I remember when I dropped an album, because I have an album. I know.
Excuse me? Obasola the singer, Obasola the salesman, now Obasola the designer, Obasola the salesman, now Obasola the singer with an album. Okay, tell us about this. You have an album. You've not only made songs, you've now created the whole album. Okay, all right. Multi-talented. He's giving multi-talented.
Forgive me that.
Okay. Wow. We don't have this album. Is it on Spotify? Is it on Apple Music? Where is it on? Can we jam it now?
So
send me the link.
I produced them on like CD tapes, like So I think I uploaded it on the website, but I think the guy that did it took down the page, so it's no more online. But eventually, I plan to burn it and upload it online so people can listen to it.
I'm stunned, but I'll keep my composure. Continue.
So I remember then I was going to design. My friend was like, you know what, for this album, you need to design the album cover yourself. And I also wanted to design the album for myself. I think I made like 20 different covers. He rejected everything. I was like, no, Obasola, no, this is you can't use this for your album cover. So until I eventually like did some designs for the album cover and he actually approved them. Because he was more like, he understood design better than me at that time. So he put me through. So we move forward so at the end of the year, that was in 2020, I'd done about like 20 to 30 logos. I'd worked with a couple of brands on campus then, and I also volunteered for like 2 to 3 different like startups then on campus. So doing that, it kind of like made me learn on the job. I think I did a lot of learning on the job, right? Because I worked on like actual projects that people were actually like doing. So that made me see how best I could improve myself. And feedback was really keen for me. I always seek feedback. Currently, even it's something that I don't shy away from. I always want to get feedback. What do you think? How have I grown? Or is there a way I can improve? Even if I work on projects now, I send them to like my designer friends and look at it before I send it to the clients. If I show that, please let me look at this. What do you think? Can it be better? Because feedback is a way where you can really grow fast, and as a designer, it's something you should be open to getting. Like, because how do you want to grow? How do you think you're getting better if you're not getting feedback on your work? If you're not getting actual like what people think about it, and genuine feedback, not one way you would get feedback and you would not still implement the correction, or where you think they are coming for your craft. No, nobody's coming for your craft. Nobody's coming for you. It's not about you, it's about the work, right? And that really helped me, right? Because I would just work on it, I'll send them, please, what do you think? Oh, it's nice. Oh, you can do this. Oh, okay. What do you think I can improve? So that really helped me, right? To like, gain traction with my skill. Okay, I need to. And all through 2021, 2022, I was designing, blah, 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 blah. Then the change came where I started, that was in 2023. Yeah, because all through this, like all through that time, I was just doing graphic design, posters, music covers. But brand design was not really in vogue at that time. I didn't even know what brand design was. I just knew that I was a designer, I was a graphic designer. Then brand design came into view. No, it was product design to even start with. Because while I was still doing those posters and branding and all,
I literally saw it on your page. You went from poster design to product design, then to brand design. I'm like, this guy. But yeah, it's all design. It's all design.
I think 2022. There was the product design trend on Twitter. Oh my god.
It was a wave. I know.
I know. It was a wave. Oh my god, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
My friend even told me, Obasola, you not. You said, like,
if you're not designing, if you're not product designing, what are you doing?
So, there was actually strike like during that time, so why not? So I ran to Lagos. I started learning product design. I even took a product design course from this guy and from this Future Africa. Yeah, so I took product design course. I remember when I did my first screens, I posted them on my Instagram page. Oh my god, you guys, my first screen. Then I enrolled for this daily UI challenge that people do. So day 1, day 2, day 3. I think I was doing that consistently until, you know what I just said, like, wait, what was this? Like, because looking at other people's work, because you see that in product design there's a lot of intuitiveness that like goes into like product design, and me, I was just doing the UI. I wasn't, because there's the UX part, there's the testing,
absolutely,
typing, like a whole lot, and I'm not that patient. I'm sorry. Even though I actually got the job from the product design, like, because I was putting out my work, and I think it's something that has always worked for me, and it's something I would continue to preach, like posting your work. Yeah. Like,
I was gonna lean on that, I was gonna lean on the posting your work part, because I think where the conversation started is really about like you are constantly posting your work, even up till now, and I feel like maybe this is something a lot of designers don't do as much, because maybe the fear of being criticized or being judged, or I don't remember ever posting my work that much ever.
I should not see your work.
Whoa, bro. No, like me, like, bro, like my work. Yeah. I don't really pride myself in posting my work as much. Yeah, but I have years of work. Yeah, some work that I would never ever put online. Have you had any experience where you put out your work and then you got dragged, or people were like, what is this, like, guy, come on, like, have you ever had any kind of experience like that?
No, actually, no.
Really?
No, actually, I think what to be honest, right, for me, I'm not sure I ever had any thought of getting dragged for my work. All I wanted to do was about to post your work, and I don't care about like the receptiveness, because off the top of my head, I always believed I did good work, right? So sooner or later, people would engage it, like, eventually. And I've always had this notion that, you know what, just put yourself out there, like, do good work. People would react to it. Like, you don't need anyone's validation. I think that was one thing that really helped me so far, and that has helped me so far. Not needing anybody's validation. Validation is all nice and cool to see, but if that's your baseline, I'm sorry, you can't really go far, because you would be stuck. You would always want people to react to your work, and once they don't react, you get like, oh my god, this work is bad. I'm sorry. There are times when I post some work that gets some particular engagements more than some, and it's not an emphasis on how bad the work is, or it's just social media, right? But there's still the fact that once you do great work, like, sooner or later people would aggravate to it. And like I said, I've always posted my work, but they never really received an engagement until, I kept growing in my craft. And there was about that work I did. I posted it. I wasn't even expecting any engagement. I posted the work based. I was really depressed. That was on campus. That was in my final year. I was going through a whole lot at that time. I just made, I illustrated some characters based off my emotions. And that was when I started getting to like brand design, and I posted them. Like, because I'd always been posting my work. Then I posted that, and it received the highest engagement so far at that time. And I was like, wait, what's going on here? Like, okay, this is like, yeah. So the thing is, like, yeah, you don't need anyone's validation. And the fact is that once you do great work, people gravitate towards it. Like, you don't need to overthink it. And I think it's something that happens easily. All the works I've posted online, like great work, people will just gravitate towards it. Like, you'll be so shocked to like see impressions. I'd be like, wait, okay, maybe I'm actually that good. Maybe I'm actually really good. Because how do you want to even know that your work is really good if you don't even post them, right? Because the moment you start posting your work, you start getting some certain feedback. I've seen some designers work on like the timeline, and I actually entered their DM, and oh my god, this is really good. I really like respect what you do and all of that. And some I've actually, but in terms of getting scared of feedback or what people say about my work, I'm sorry. In a nutshell, I don't really care about what people think about my work. Although in the grand scheme of things, you should care, but don't let it be the yardstick. Your growth should be like your yardstick, right? Because there's a way you can measure your growth. See what people are doing, like the design standard, right? You see works of people, of top agencies, of top people, and you see what you're doing currently. You know, like all these things, no one needs to tell you that your work is not good. You will, like, you yourself, you sabi say waiting people. So yeah, so constantly putting myself out there, and so I kept posting my work, and I was constantly like looking out for that designer's work, and just seeing their work on the timeline, like Obasola, you need to upskill, and the upskilling thing came from when I lost my job, because that was in 2023. I was working with a particular company, and I was the design manager. I'm like, oh my god, what was I managed? I was design manager then, and I was doing poster. Oh my god, this is cool. The work is good. Blah 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 blah. Then I lost my job. They laid me off, right? And I think that was a wake-up call. That was my final year at that time already. That was the 400 level. I mean, getting $1 paying job at that time, and you're doing really good stuff, and they just cut it off. And your final year, and life is waiting for you. And the grades even got safe. Nigeria, even if in the first class, you already, like, life has given you 1-0 already, and you currently have a skill you're learning, and you're not the best at it, and you're not even good at it, or you're good at it, but you know that for the next stage you need to get to, you need to like upskill. So at that point, I knew that I needed to like upskill. I needed a change. One would think that you get a lot of like jobs, and because you worked for Itabasi, you would I'm sorry, nothing came from it. just a lot of random DMs, like, because I was looking for a job at that time, and no. Getting jobs then was like an extreme sport. Like, it still is an extreme sport, but back then, oh my god, because I remember getting to like the final stage of a lot of interviews, but next thing they ghost you, or because it was not a case of my work not being good. It was a case of, is that the money is this, or they ghost you, and in my mind I'm like, you know what, for you to even get the job you want to get, because I had an expectation, I knew what I wanted to like get, so I wanted a job where I wouldn't have to apply for it, like, because there's this saying, like, whatever you get in this life that is meant for you, although there are some things that you get that you have to like work for it, have to fight for it, but sometimes you don't really need to stress for some certain jobs that you would get. It'll just come to you easily, and that's that, that okay, this job is actually meant for you, because You didn't have to like overthink. You were not really scared, or your heart was not doing bing, 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 or you were not. It did not stress you. You didn't have to second guess. Like it just came to you. Like I know, okay, yes. Because why is getting a job is hard. So I knew what I wanted to get to because I had a dream. Now somebody reached out to me from a particular company and they just texted, "Why, Obasola, I love your work. We'd love to work with you." Like I actually had that dream like that year, but
Really?
nothing was materializing, honestly.
Wow.
Anyway,
Interesting.
so I picked up illustrations because I did not know how to illustrate. I was so scared of illustrating. Like I don't know, I was really scared because I would see it and I'm like, how do I learn this illustration? And but I took a course on illustration. I started gathering like my mood board because I always, like I said, I always.
What course was this?
I'm working on. Yeah, I think it was this Domestica. Yes, it was on Domestica.
Domestica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Advanced illustration.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did Cowrywise come around? How did you get to Cowrywise?
I did not see myself landing the job at Cowrywise particularly. So I started this weekly challenge. It was an instruction, right? I was going to design for Spotify, Nike, and UEFA Champions League. I was going to like make a full like brand identity project for these people, for these companies. So I started with Spotify. Like it was heavily illustration, like it was heavy illustration based. Like I went all out on my illustration skill. Like I did a whole lot of illustration, color balancing, the typography, proper like project, because it was something I loved the brand. I used the brand, so I went all out and I posted it on Twitter. I posted it everywhere. Right, got like a lot of engagement and all of that. And although nothing good came out of it. Although I got a couple of Spotify employees follow me on Twitter and all that. It was all nice to have. But I needed a job. I'm sorry.
My chest.
But I needed to actually attract the job I wanted. I needed to go for it aggressively. So I needed to attract the people I wanted. Like no more doing work that would attract the talent or attract the people that you actually want to do. You need to do some projects where you just know that this work is going to get to some certain people. And I think that's something I do sometimes and actually like want to like land some gigs. I do some particular like branding projects, but I just post them. I saw your work. Oh, we love your work. So I did that, although I didn't get anybody reached out to me. Then randomly I did some posters that required like some texturizing, some patterns that I just did out of sadness. I was fed up because after doing this project for Spotify, right? You expect people to turn up, your DM should be crying. Oh my god, there's nothing. So I just made some posters
Crying
just
dead.
for making sake. I just made some. I wrote those posters. That was on Thursday morning. I was going to post them on Friday. Grudgingly, I did not want to post because I post around like 9-10 in the morning. I did not want to post it. I think around 11. Holy Spirit just told me to post it. That you shouldn't hold back. I just posted it. I was going to delete it when I posted, but I just posted it because the emoji I used for the caption, it was this sick emoji because I was not even. So in case people see the work and they don't like it, the emoji has suggested the hand. They won't play that. Okay,
My chest.
Honestly, because I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was just. I posted it, and typically I wasn't expecting. Like typically I would expect maybe in like 1 hour or like 10 minutes, maybe like 2 likes, 3 likes. But in less than 10 minutes, I'd gotten over like 20, 30, 40, 50 likes. I was like, wait, what's going on with this poster? I'm sorry. Why is this poster why are these posters getting this much engagement? What was in this like? Then people started engaging it. Then I noticed one point. There's some people like when you check, there's some DPs on Twitter. When they like your post, you can check it. I'm gonna be like, see this person. Like who is this person? I want to know who this person is. So I noticed this person's DP. Then I went to check. This guy is fresh. He likes my post. That was my reaction. Then I went back. I closed my phone. I was on my laptop. Then, cause, cause one thing I do when I post my work, I close it out. Like then I open it like maybe 1 hour later to come and see how it's performing. Because I really don't like seeing the notifications like pop on my, especially like Twitter or social media. I don't like seeing notifications. So I rather just go and check later when my mind has. I shall posted it though. Anything that comes out after is. So then I'll put my
Real.
phone later just for me to see. Then I saw a message request.
Mm.
Then I clicked on the request and behold. Hi, my name is Faye and I lead design at Cowrywise. I checked your page and I'm impressed with what I saw. Are you open to a brand design role at Cowrywise? Sorry? What's going on?
Are you a fraudster? Are you real?
Because at that moment, I was not even happy that day. So I was maybe in my imagination, or maybe I get to like the show. Because sometimes you don't your imagination can be so deep in your imagination that you see something like
Oh
that.
my goodness. Oh my days. Oh God, you're giving me PTSD right now. I've been there.
See,
I've been there. I know what you mean.
Because I was
Imagination won't kill you.
I'm not going to you won't kill me. You won't kill me. Sir. I was dead. Because I see stories on LinkedIn, people saying,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're seeing someone for like 20 minutes. I didn't say anything. I closed my phone. Like, let me be sure before I start shouting.
Real.
This is a real message. Because I can't.
Let the request not go and disappear.
Oh, that's because.
Oh God, let the person know say I made a mistake. It's not for you.
I was really.
Oh Lord, real man, like.
Because, like I said,
Bro, trauma is a bastard.
That they love my work. So. And after like 20 minutes, I opened the back. Then I calmed down. I read it. I was like, okay, I think this is real. This is real. So,
Yeah.
me said, maintain composure. Act like you've been here before. I was like,
Steve's on 100.
Yeah,
sure.
Open. Deep down, I was screaming like a madman.
Oh my goodness.
I was, because first of all, Cowrywise. I was like, wait, because it's one thing to apply to the job. Then it's only for them to DM you, for the designer to message you that they want to hire you. I was like, you know what? I said, yeah, sure. Then he said, mad. He's a very good person. He said mad. He made out like, hey, which one is mad? Which one?
Oh my
So
goodness.
he said mad. They would get back to me. So then he got back to me. Then he asked me if I was available for a call the following week. First, it was on a Friday. Then he'll get back that week.
Okay.
A lot of us have a call on Monday. Yeah, just have a chat. And I sent him my email, he fixed the meeting. This happened in less than like 1 hour. Like, it was very fast.
Wow.
Okay. So I didn't even say anything. I didn't tell anybody. Because, there's village people and there's village people. Because more they can come now and Faye is nowhere to be found. Or you just said, sorry, they start giving us. So Monday came. Then before Monday, I'd done like my research. I'd gone to like years, because I think I'd used Cowrywise before, like 2 years back, like that time. So, but I stopped using them because I was in school. Person no chop. So,
no chop go invest.
So on Monday, I had a call. It was a very, very, very chill chat. So, like, it was more like it was somebody new into like the company there. Like, there was no interview. It was very, very chill. It was running me through like the brand guidelines that this is what I would be doing. This is the style. It was like I'd gotten the job already. It was not even. There was no overthinking. It was really calm. So then on Tuesday, I had no idea I was still going to like talks with the growth lead, because I was going to be working with the growth team, right? So I had a call with the growth lead. I think this was when my anxiety started shooting up. So yeah, I mean, there were calls around. So the conversations were centered around like, more leadership skills, technical skills, and all of that. So I was very disillusioned. I mean, I didn't even like. I was just saying what came to my mind. So then they're like, "Well, they'll get back to me." In mind, I'm like, "Get back to me, guys! How?" Like,
Just get back to me, K. Get back to me, K.
Get back to me. Oh my god! Other people, okay, no problem. So I mean, all the same, I was like, you know what? If I'm meant for this job, I'll get it. There's no need to like overthink. And I mean, getting the DM already was a huge like testament, right, to my work. So let's see how it goes. So where's the so that was so where's there was just I was expecting a text back. So I had to send in my CV and portfolio and all of that. So then where's the evening? I just got a text from like Frida. Are you open to a chat with are you available on Friday to have a chat with the CEO? Like, oh my god. Why not?
I mean, why not? I'm sad.
I'm up. Please sign me up. So the fact that I actually like also went to do my own like assignments. So beyond having a chat with the CEO, I also did some research into like the brand. I downloaded a couple of brands. I went to their page. I also like saw what value I could also bring. Because they found you on the internet, right? They also need to know that this person is actually a right fit for us, right? So
right.
And I think that also boils down to how proactive I can also like be when it comes to things. Because I also did not sit down I also did my own research. I did a couple of designs for them, even though I was not familiar with the design style, right? Because it was an entirely different style from what I was used to. So I found my way around it. I did some illustrations for the campaign we were running on Instagram at that time. So I did that. I worked on it and I didn't say anything. So Friday came. I went to Keja. Even though I lost my way. Thank God for God, because I was on the island then. So the office was literally 5 minutes away. I was at the junction. I was asking people up and down where. I just stood there. I wasn't even saying anything. I was like, just enter Uber now. Put the address. I'm like, so I got there right on time. I entered the interview, the boardroom, and the CEO was there. The design lead was there. The growth lead was also like there. So they had a couple of interviews and questions and all of that. So I think the moment that things changed was after the interview. Then they were like, then I was like, I asked something to present to you guys. They're like, really? Sure. Then I was like, Obasola, yeah. Then, yeah.
This is your time.
It's my time. So I was like, you guys, I worked on this for the campaign. I noticed this is something that we can also do. The first thing the CEO asked was like, wait, where did you get these files from? Because we don't have them because although they have like
online,
but I also like went deep to even like find some things, and they're like, wait, how did you? And this is really impressive. Like after that, they just called in the HR to come and like finish.
Wow.
Like
wow. Right there and then.
And I got the job. Like
right there and then.
Just like that. Like it was.
Wow.
I got a text from the design lead on Friday, and the following Friday I'd gotten the job. Like honestly.
Wow.
It's
wow.
Afterwards, I got into like this was last year, January. I resumed my role.
Yeah.
And, I was still very much conversant with. I was still acclimatizing myself to like the design styles, because honestly, it was extremely different, because there isn't patterns.
Yeah.
Like my first designs were really tragic. Oh my god. But I'm grateful for like the feedback system and the environment I was in, because it was an environment that was not stifling me to like because they were really like, there were people to help me. Senior designer would always I would always like go and show my work that, oh, what do you think? Oh, this is how you can do it. I remember having a call like for like 2-3 hours with him. He was explaining to me how to like design the illustrations, how to even like simplify them, how to apply the patterns, how to like, because that really helped me, right? It showed that, okay, yeah, I was actually open to learning at the same time. And my team leader would always send me reels on Instagram to watch. I know what this is what you need to do, because at the same time you don't want to like rest on your horse, right? Because I mean they hired you for a reason. So nigga, get into like your Starboy mood. And so I think the first moment things started like looking up was when I had like the chance to spearhead a campaign for like the design direction of like that campaign. I came up with a couple of posters for that and illustrations because it was fresh, right? I mean, I got over. I mean, with Obasola, so I did that, and I had to present to like the executives before we put them out. So after my presentation, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really good, and that really fueled my courage, and I was more confident in my work because there's something about you getting approval from like from an higher figure about your work that makes you, oh yeah, you think, yeah, you actually like doing really great work. And the design leader at that time always consistently like hyping my work, and not because the work was not just because the work was good, but it was really good. It was actually it was good work, right? And like I said, the feedback system was great, where I could always like, nobody would mince words, or nobody would deceive you, or nobody would, people say it as like, people say things as they are right here, right? There's no deceiving. There's no like, it's part of our values. Keep it real, like keep things real, like. So I did that, and I think that same month, that January, someone made a tweet that, oh, the brand design team at Cowrywise, I see you, and it was from a very like prominent designer, and I saw the tweet, and I was like, okay. I said,
I'll take that.
like, yeah, you people.
You send the tweet to Slack.
Honestly.
You are blowing your own trumpet, bro.
And apart from that, I think the employees also, I think like one of our employees, she also sent a screenshot of our Instagram page, because it was getting like, there was a change in the feel. Like you could just tell that
The feel.
something that's,
something is changing.
Something's changing.
Yeah.
Like something send it to like Slack, and people also like, oh my god, this is so, like, people are getting to like know that, yeah, there's actually design, there's a change of design, and
Someone is on board.
yeah,
Starboy is on board.
I started posting my work. I think then I did some for like AFCON. That was for AFCON last year. That was in February. When I posted them, a lot of people, oh my god, so yeah, I did it, like so I think one other thing that has helped me, that really helped me, was the fact that I was hungry to like learn, and I constantly wanted to add value, right? Because I was also given the space and the freedom to do what I wanted to do, because it's one thing for you to work in a place where they value design and where your creativity is not stifled, right? I have an idea, I share it with my team lead. Oh, say, okay, sure, we'll work on it, let's see how it plays out. And we're not shy to take risks, like the design, like, Obasola, you know what, do your thing, like, and having that confidence in, like, when your team lead gives you that confidence, and like, it trusts your work to a level where you also know that, yes, you are that guy, right? And I constantly like did it. I think one of that key moments for me was in April. So out of the abundance of God's creativity and me being always wanting to like do something new, right? I just came up with like some wallpapers and frames for the office, like really beautiful illustrations and copies and all that. Then I didn't even tell anybody. I just posted them on Slack that, hi guys, I worked on so. And one other thing that also helped was the fact that the culture is one where you have creativity and freedom, like, and responsibility, where nobody is holding you back and nobody is telling you what to do. Like, nobody is going to micromanage you, nobody is going to hold your neck and say, oh yeah, give me. Because you also have the responsibility to do what you're supposed to do and when you're supposed to do it, and how you're supposed to do it, how you deem fit. But that's like the best of the best. So I just, because I constantly always like add value to the company, and I just came up with those frames and papers, and I posted them, and oh my god, everyone went crazy on Slack. The CEO, like to the point where he said, "You must print this today. If you don't print it today." Like, it was like they were so good, and like I was like, it just reinforced my confidence in my work, and I think I'm actually good at this design, because coming in, looking at the first set of designs I did and looking at what I did, like what I'd done, there was like a drastic difference, right? And it came from me constantly like learning how to like illustrate, how to like understanding the brand system, and being able to like what's this word now, like being able to express the system in a way where it can be much more creative, but we are still sticking to the brand guidelines. Because that was an issue that we had, that I also had at the beginning, trying to balance my creativity with the brand guidelines, because that already gave us like a guideline. So there was that part of me not going outside of the guideline, but still being creative enough. So this was where I had to like, use more colors, include more creative direction, using like beautiful metaphors, combining like graphic design with brand design, like so I mean, different layouts, different like things were really fresh, and that really helped me, like, and I constantly like added more value, right? The billboards that we did received a lot of appraisal on social media. There was a billboard campaign that we also ran in Lagos last year. Lagos never sleeps. So this was where I needed to like illustrate different landmarks per location, and it was going to be really tough for me, because it's a because for Lekki, Bagada, Yaba, Bega, Ikoyi, VI, like I had to like make different illustrations for each of these locations, and on Google you won't see those illustrations. You have to like draw these things from like scratch,
create them from scratch.
Then that was I mean, I did that, and with the help of my colleagues and all of that, and it became like, it was really good to the point where, I mean, someone posted it on Twitter, and a lot of people like were praising it, and I think one of the major things that also like helped me, or that also like I also loved, was the fact that my work was getting recognized, right? Because it's one thing for you to do your work, it's one thing for you to like get recognized for the fact that you're actually doing good work, right? From external like audience, from the internal audience, I was getting to the point where I won an award for being an outstanding hire of the year last year, right? And those things really like fueled the fact that I think, I'm actually adding value to this company, because we're constantly like talking about the designs at Cowrywise, right? And the fact that it's not just beautiful, but the fact that people want to be associated with the brand, right? Designers always ask, oh my god, how did you guys, this, and that's the beauty of my work, for like providing solutions, providing like value. I mean, helping Nigerians and Africans understand finance more. You see Cowrywise, and the first thing that comes to mind is not, they're telling us to come and invest. But the fact that you think of finance, and you think of the beautiful culture of saving, beautiful culture of investing, right? So that has really helped me over like the past few years, and like over the past year. And now we are 3 in the team, the brand design team, because it used to be me last year. Like that really stretched. Like when I say stretched, like I was stretched to my fullest, because I had to work with everybody in the company.
Yeah.
Working on campaigns, coming up with visual directions for different campaigns, coming up with illustrations. Because I had to like also, like I was in both teams. I was working with the motion designer, I was working with the good marketers, I was working with the videographers, I was working with the team leader. Well, I was also working with the product team, because they would also like need illustrations from time to time, icons and all of that. And one beautiful thing that we also did was we elevated the brand system. So we introduced like new patterns. So apart from what that did, we also introduced our own patterns, where we fused a lot of currency patterns with more colors, where it gives the feel of money. Like once you see the patterns, you can see money in this pattern. And that's something we've been improving on, right? Adding more feel to like the brand system, improving the brand system, making it more modern, right? And just finding ways to make money look cool. I think one recent project that I'm really loving is the stocks product that we're launching, right? I've had the opportunity to like sit back and see how Nigerians view stocks and how design can come in. to like play through. So you see illustrations of different like sorts that speaks to stocks, the roller coaster, the merch, right? I mean, different touch points where design can come in, because design is beyond pressing my laptop, because that's one thing I've learned. I've also had to learn a lot of technical like skills like copywriting, team like management, because I've had to like work with a lot of people, right? You know, coming up with ideas on the spot, because I've also grown in my role to become more design led. So you see a campaign, how can design come into like this? And not just by opening Photoshop, but how can it translate to value? How does design play in this role, right? How can we translate this? So you see people. So yeah, through Nest, yeah, we also like I was privileged to work on like Nest and gifts. So I've worked on brilliant products where I designed icons, I designed illustrations that were used inside the app, right? Because I mean that's the beauty of the work I do, right? When you see the work you've done live inside the app, and people get to like use these things, and I think so that was pretty
amazing.
much.
Amazing. It has been so nice listening to you about. So in our usual fashion here, we'll have a closing question for all our guests, and it's, what are you doing to become a better version of yourself?
Creating better life experiences for myself, right? Because you know, for somebody who I'm always working, right? So I barely have time to like live. So I think that's one thing I'm constantly like working on, to like have like live my life, like live life, yes, not just work, right? That's honestly, because I'm not trying to sound like one motivational speaker, but for you, to be honest, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to like just live life and have a full life, right? Cater to like other like experiences of myself, like cater to more things that Obasola is. Obasola is not just a designer, right? There are other things that the world needs to see. There's some other things that I need to like improve upon in my own life, like so. That's what I'm tending towards, right? Yeah. So because skill wise, I'm also like doing some things by the side, learning, because I never sabi anything yet. So
please get rid of this fake, false humility.
yeah.
Nice chatting with you, man.
My name is Obasola, and you've been listening to the Hungry Creative Podcast.